goodness, where am I? Why do I have that on my screen? Oh goodness, we are live. Um, didn't okay. That is a hashtag. I'll be figuring this out real quick, people. Remove that there, and there I am. Oh goodness, but I'm here. I'm here, and you're there. Oh my goodness. Let me take the banner off. Maybe I'm getting a little rusty. That's the wrong thing there. I think I'm getting a little rusty. And how is that with all the sparkles around? Let me get into the comment section and see who might have said hello. And my mom is joining us on YouTube. Mom, if you go over to Facebook, you're going to see everybody's comments and you might enjoy that a lot more. So I'd encourage you to do that. Glad that you're joining us. Marianne is joining us, as is Barb and Patricia. And yes, I am feeling a little bit better. I, on the start of the weekend, started to come down with something nasty, and I think it was the flu. And a few days in the pajamas is what was required, and I'm easing back into things. So, not physically doing a heck of a lot, but I am happy to be joining you live. I don't have a really long show planned for this evening, or I'm hoping not, because I am a little bit glued to the broadcast of the political convention happening across the border. And for many years, I was a political junkie, and I kind of feel like I have been turned off by a lot of it for a number of years. But there seems to be some energy and joy and momentum across the border, and I think it really underscores a bit of our theme this evening, which is ladies, sparkle fearlessly. And if you've been watching any of that convention, you'll just see really diverse speakers, but oh my goodness, in leadership roles all over, women and minority women and women of all ages. And it's not just the Swifties who can sparkle. Swifties come in all ages, but I have a product this evening that I'm going to be speaking about and showing you from Jacqueline Kent, and it is going to be our Jacqueline Kent Sparkle Sale. So I just came back from the Toronto gift market a week ago, and there was an opportunity to do some cash and carry, which means you can pick up some stuff and it's a little better than regular wholesale pricing, but you got to pay for it there with cash and carry it home. So there are not that many by comparison to those who drove there, not just there are fewer of us that flew there. So flying back with these items sticking out of a shopping bag, I drew a lot of attention to the products that I have. People did not know what it was I was carrying, whether I was a dancer, a gymnast, a busker, but it certainly was an icebreaker. And how's everybody doing? I see that Barb is joining us, and Patricia and Linda. Yes, so hopefully my voice is going to last through the show. I generally talk a lot, as many of you know, every day, keeping practice. So I'm a little short on, I've been not doing my 10,000 steps or 10,000 words in the last week, but I'm going to try to get right back onto that saddle. So welcome. It is August 22nd, and if you're tuning in on Thursday evening at 7, you are joining us for the live presentation that is being recorded. And for those that are watching the replay, hello to you as well. Don't forget, if you're watching the replay, to get your orders in. It's what the show is, Shop with Diane. This is over 4 years of coming to you virtually and building a community of lovely, heart-centered, kind, appreciative, intelligent, lovely people. And I am so honored to be part of your group and that you would um, choose to spend your time with me. But I think the real attraction is all the others that come to the show as well. So, as I said, I came back from the Toronto Gift Show, and I did do some buying because I want to keep this show going through the fall into Christmas, and I was starting to struggle with not having as many new items as I used to have in years past. So I've got product for several shows coming up, and including this one. Um, but there at the gift show has been a booth for a number of years that always had huge crowds around it, buyers. And maybe it was because of the very unique designs at this booth that had figurines, clay faces, but done in a whimsical kind of way, sparkly jewelry. The sales reps wore uh, pink wigs and were all glammed up. And but the buyers were not looking quite like that. And there was such energy at that booth. And I'd take a look at their products and I thought, being more of a traditional classic good looks in terms of clothing and um, related to the outdoor industry, that wasn't us. But this time I could not resist because since the pandemic, I'm kind of just going with the flow. And wherever my audience might be, the products that I'm looking for. Some of you might find this evening, if you're a regular, a longtime customer, hey, Diane, that's a little too much bling. We're used to carrying some of your products like walking canes and drinking tumblers and accessories that a little more classic, a little less noticeable. Hey, but aren't you impressed with those gals, or those gals, especially when I'm going to talk about walking canes, those that have some bling? Some of our customers, more than a few, have had knee and hip replacements, are using canes. Grandpa's canes looks good on you. But come on, gals, let's kick it up. Let's sparkle fearlessly. And, you will probably know somebody as well who is perhaps living in a long-term care facility or a senior's residence, or who is that gal who really carries herself with style. Or maybe it's someone like me who, fortunately, I don't need a cane as yet, but I tell you, sometimes you just want to have a little extra bling in your life. and this is a great accessory to have. Now, it is a first time only. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get product again in the new year, but it's a Jacqueline Kent Sparkle Sale. Now, Jacqueline Kent is based in London, Ontario, and she's in her early 70s and has had a long career in business and has demonstrated resiliency. She too is a pivoteur, it sounds like. In 2000, her greeting card company that she owned closed. And so she needed to pivot, and she was doing some clay modeling, and her young son asked her to do a face, and lo and behold, she discovered that she could do these very whimsical faces, and she was asked to do business designs for companies and so on. So she pivoted that way, and when she was in China, where she had some contracts to do some designs there, she saw some jewelry, so she sort of got into wholesaling some costume jewelry, and then she thought she would start to have some manufactured under her own jewelry line. And when the pandemic hit, the industry kind of got all shaken up and she didn't know what to do, she thought the world needed more sparkles. And so what she has done is found a patented way to emboss items with rhinestones. And so, as I said, it was a cash and carry. I got some great prices. I brought them home with me. I am going to clear those out at prices that are going to be very hard to beat. There's limited stock, and I have some prizes to offer as well. But I'm going to show the first products and let you get a sense of what this is. So earlier today on Facebook, I did do a post that showed some of these designs of canes, which she calls sugar canes, up a little more close, and I have numbered them style 1, 2, 3, up to style 7. So if you want to communicate well to me or take a closer look at them and then get back to me, please refer to that post. It is on the Take a Hike and Take Two Boutique Facebook page. And that way I know exactly which one you're speaking about. Or on tonight's show, what you need to do is say, hey, Diane, that's style number 3 I want in the sugar cane. And what I'll do is confirm its availability, and then we will organize a pickup time for that. I have a little bit of mixed up pickup times. Let me put them on the screen for you. Tomorrow it will be 11 to 1, but Saturday you can see at the top of the pop-up events, I'm going to be at the CLE grounds in the Heritage Building for a vendors event where there'll be, I think there's maybe about 60 or so crafters and vendors, in addition to the farmers market activities that are happening right next door as well. So because of that, I will do the pickup not on Saturday here at the store, but Monday and then Tuesday, and you can see the times there. So let me take that down. And I have, I see Linda's joined us and Debbie as well. A nice group of people. It's lucky 13. That's been my lucky number through my life. And Taylor Swift too, who is the queen, princess of bling, it seems, in her very popular Eras tour. Her number is 13. Yeah. Anyways, so let me show you style number 1 of the sugar canes from Jacqueline Kent. Now, this cane would normally be priced, you can look online and they're going to range in price. You might find one for $110 or so plus shipping, but you're going to find them up to over $150. There's no set price for them plus shipping quite often. So our price would have been $120, but I'm going to mark it down for just to $85, and I just have one of this particular style. It's just one. So what these are, there's 5,000. Can we get a photograph? 5,000 rhinestones on this, and there's been a patent in terms of how these are affixed to it through a heating process. And it comes, so it's in 2 pieces, so that makes it adjustable. It is out of aluminum underneath, medical grade aluminum that will support up to 250 pounds. And on top, what we have is a comfortable, sturdy resin derby style handle to it, which is going to be very comfortable in your hand. It has a strap here, so you'll be able to hang onto it securely or dangle it off your wrist if you need your hands free, which is always terrific. This is removable if you don't want it, and then that could be added on to something else that you might love. It has a rubber foot to it as well. And all of these, and there's 7 different styles, will come in this beautiful velvet bag for storage purposes. So just a lovely, lovely, lovely storage bag. Everything is done to the highest quality, and it's absolutely beautiful. What you would do to adjust it is loosen this ring, and then you'll be able to pull it out. And it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky to get it lined up with the little holes in here to make it secure, but I'll happily show you that. Or you can always check YouTube. YouTube will tell you how to do just about everything, including how to make adjustments for this as well. So did I miss anything on the no, only that you should keep it away from heat in a very hot car in the back window. It's probably not good for it. So absolutely beautiful. And this is style number 1, and it's just for $85. So beautiful, beautiful thing. I just saw a post, and I have the style. It was just somebody put a picture of Sophie Loren this spring using one of these. So she's still with us, and she is using a Jacqueline Kent cane, which, as I was saying earlier, Jacqueline is based in London, Ontario. So that's pretty amazing. She has a fantastic business in the US and across Canada with her canes. It has gone viral. And so I'm really happy to be bringing it to you. So as we go through this, maybe you are not in the market yet for a cane, or maybe that's not your style, everyday style, but that's your going out style, or it's one that perhaps you have a friend who is due for some knee or hip surgeries, going to need a cane. Maybe that'd be a lovely gift, great Christmas gift to give as well. And or you're going to know someone who is really enjoys to sparkle. So that's number 1. I'm going to tell you a little later what our draw is for. I have 3 draw items to do, but what you're going to need to do in the comment section to qualify is to enter these words, just like this. The number sign, sparkle fearlessly. That is a lot of typing, I understand, but to qualify, because it is done digitally, you're going to need to spell it that way, all in lower cases, no spaces between the words, all one word, number sign, which is called hashtag sparkle fearlessly. When I read that at the bottom of Jacqueline Kent's website, sparkle fearlessly, I thought that was that was a real message for all of us. So thank you, Linda, who's got us off started, as Barb has got her entry in as well. Tracy, fantastic. Keep those entries coming in. There are 3 prizes that I'm going to award at the end of the show, and you'll want to check that out. So as I said, the canes come with this lovely storage bag as well. And does anybody know of anybody who you know in your life who that cane speaks to? Please let them know. Tag them, get them to watch the show, or surprise them with a gift, or get their family to purchase it. I only have 8 canes in total, 7 styles. That means every time I show you a style, with the exception of one style where I have 2, the others are just 1 in that one. So fantastic. And we have Carol joining us. Oh, Carol, you're a gal who shows some sparkle. I could see you using one of these. And Sherry, oh my God, could you imagine if us gals all showed up someplace with these canes? I think the crowd would part for us. and just imagine in a retirement setting too, the conversations that start. As I said, when I was carrying these through uh, to the GO station, Union Station, Porter shuttle bus, in the airport, I was getting stopped saying, what? I've been trying to figure out what those are. You've got all these things sticking out of your bag. And I said, what do you think they are? And I've got dancers, gymnasts. Yeah, I was confused with the gymnast. And I said, well, you didn't think I was maybe a busker? Actually, they're canes. And it was suggested that maybe I would do really well, just step outside at Union Station and just sell them there. But I said, no, I got to bring them back for my show. So, hi, Heather, you're joining us as well. If you're entry in, fantastic. So, and Mom, if you go over to Facebook, you can enter too. Please do. I know sometimes she's like some of you, multitasking. So she may not have caught that. Okay, this is the style number 2. And where the other one had a black lower portion, this is done really beautifully with silver. And you can see the beautiful coloring to this. And with a strap that coordinates it. So, so this is the second style. Terry, I don't know if you are watching us, but I think you've moved and you probably have met all sorts of wonderful women in where you're living who are needing of a cane, or maybe you're going to choose one for yourself, gal. So this is style number 2, and it was $120, clearing out for $85. I just have one of those. Style number 3 to the sugar cane. This is just lovely in browns and sort of, let me just show you this. That's where I said on our Facebook page earlier today, I've taken photographs and posted them, individual ones, and named them style 1 through 7, where you might get a bit of a closer look to this. But hopefully that's giving you an idea. This is just a lovely, lovely color. Got a little bit of kick to it. They have wilder styles, yeah, sparklier styles, but my thinking is that among the glitter, let's still have some classic good looks going on, and that are really versatile. So this is style number 3 to the cane. What are your thoughts on them as I go along? Comments are great. I need feedback here too. Do you love them? Do you know of anybody who would love them? Should I be busking or doing gymnastics or dance routines with these? I just think they're awesome. Oh my gosh, and this is style number 4. And can you see at the top here? Where is it here? With the rhinestones, and I said there's approximately 5,000 rhinestones in each one of these. These are sort of a light rust color to them, but at the top there was a crown in lighter colors. It's got a black shaft to them. So style number 4. Probably, is it height adjustable? Absolutely, it's height adjustable, and it is. These are adjustable. I don't recall the length, but it is available online, or I can post that later. Very good question, Debbie. If you didn't catch the beginning where I said these are 2-piece adjustable poles, we've just clarified that for people that have joined us. Hello, Sharon, you're joining us as well. I'm sure you know a few gals who, hey, why am I thinking that other gals you know need sparkle? We all need to sparkle, and that's what I'm seeing. I read years ago an article that suggested that women over 60 are going to take over the world, and I thought, that's crazy. We're not into world domination, and what's that about? And one person at the gift show was saying, no, women over 60 are going to be world influencers. in terms of putting the world on a new course. And I think we're seeing some of that happening across the border. There's a real possibility that there's going to be a new direction in terms of what the priorities are and the approaches we take to solving problems and helping people reach their fullest potential. And so we need to be seen, not just heard, we need to be seen, and together we will make a difference that way. So let me hear what you have to say by typing them in the comment section. So our next style, which is style number 5. Look at this. How fun is this? Where it has a aluminum bottom shaft in sort of a leopard type of print to that. That's glam. Love it. Love it. And what I also have always spoken about over the years is to dress up. You just need some basic solid classic pieces, such as my top, and just throw on a bright scarf or a necklace added to that. Or in this case, I've just noticed this is from Jacqueline Kent as well, from the show. And the most attractive badge holder that I've ever received at a show, and I have attended over 28 years, up to 7 different buying shows in a year. And I tell you, nothing is as stylish as this one. And moving forward, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm not going back to the old styles. This is me going forward at those buying shows. So this is our 5th option. And I think this is the one that Sophie Loren was photographed using. And it has an aluminum silver shaft at the bottom, and just very classic like this. So you could just see, I could have at an event, some gals are this way every day, but I would, for special occasions or just to have some interaction. And I think that's what happens. There was a woman, and I couldn't remember who it was. She came to the door in the past month, and she had one of these canes. And at that time, I didn't know that I was going to be bringing them in. And I mentioned to her that I've seen them at the buying shows. And, I hadn't carried them before, but they are magnificent. And I don't know where I think she purchased it out of town and didn't know where to ever get one again or where to refer people to. And what a conversation piece. So that gal is not living a world in isolation in our world because people stop and talk, and what an icebreaker that is. So that's a beautiful design. That's style number 6. And I have 2 of style number 6 because that's their, I believe, best-selling one. And then finally, here's style number 7, which is in this lovely, lovely blue color and silver coming out that way. But as I said, take a look at the Facebook post. Those Facebook posts making me angry because I can see how many people it was distributed to. And earlier today, even though we have almost 2,900 followers, it was distributed to 21. So please go and check and take a look at that. And sparkle fearlessly. You got it, Mom. And Mom's joining us. Wow. And so that is the Jacqueline Kent sugar canes. Fantastic product at a fantastic price, and something that is not easily available here in town, or in a lot of places you can't find them and they can't keep them in stock. They are actually going viral, and great for yourself, great for a Christmas gift, a gift for somebody who is maybe going for knee surgery or hip surgery. Terry is joining us. Terry, And do you know a few people? You're going to have to go watch the repeat, Terry, because you'll know a few gals, I'm sure, in where you're now living, who would love one of these many adjustable walking canes from Jacqueline Kent. They were $120, but I have them priced at $85, limited selection. And if there are others just joining us for the first time, and I'm looking at the number counter, there are people joining us for the first time. I do have some prizes to give away this evening. To qualify, though, you need to put into the comment section the word, the number sign, which is called hashtag, hashtag Sparkle Fearlessly. So if you type that in without any spaces and spelled correctly, at the end of the show, I have a computerized draw that will happen. So there we go. Terry is just catching in and saying that they are gorgeous. Fantastic. So glad you can join us there and get entered into the draw. So what is the draw going to be for? Well, I also got a special buy on something called purse charm keychains. And let me just, let's see. Oh, Faye is joining us as well. Fantastic. And has got her entry in, as it does Terry. So, excuse me, I'm just going to take a quick little drink of water. Some of you may have heard I wasn't feeling so good over the weekend and needed a few days in bed. So I am just still trying to take it physically easy, and that includes my vocal cord. So a little bit of hydration is important. Hi, Cindy, who's joining us as well. Nice group of people this evening. Wonderful, and glad you can be joining us. So I was starting to say that there's something called purse charm keychains that could be used for many things and ways. So I have them in 5 different colorways, and this is what we're going to be drawing for. I'm going to let you choose your preferred color option, but it is going to be for this, which is a 2-sided star, which is embellished with all sorts of rhinestones. It has a little charm on it that says believe, and then it has vegan leather, which tassel to it at the back, and then a really easy clip-on keychain ring. So that, now that could be, you could put it on a keychain, you could put it on a gift for a gal of any age. I'm sure you know of the granddaughters, great-granddaughters, daughters, your friends, yourself, who are Swifties. That is a great gift to be giving to a Swiftie, whether it's attached to the gift itself or this is the gift. It'll be easy to mail away as well. Oh my gosh. But absolutely, Joanne is saying you put it on a purse, and that's why it's called a purse charm. And I, just before the show, thought, you know, what I walk around at that shows and things is on business is just a soft-sided briefcase, but adding that to the strap, this gal's got style, elevated style with that. So these were $20 originally, but I'm going to clear them out. I'll show you a number of styles they are. I'm going to clear them out for $10, or if you buy 2, the combined total of the 2 would be $18. So great prices, great bling, great fun. People are looking for gifts for the gal friends, gifts for gals in your family of all ages, giving them all one of these, oh my gosh, they're going to love it. So you can even build a theme around it. You can hang this on the Christmas tree. You can do all sorts of things with it. That's what I first thought it would be a great Christmas ornament this way. That a lot of people like to attach ornaments to gifts, or they used to. This is an ornament that is going to be used really well. Gina, thank you for joining us as well. I'm going to have to ask you to retype your entry. Just everyone, we have a draw for 3 items, and there's no spaces allowed between the hashtag or the number sign Sparkle Fearlessly. And so if you just redo that, and you know, great minds think alike. Heather and I are both thinking to make a great Christmas ornament. I certainly do. And so I have a half dozen of these with the black and silver rhinestones. And I have 4 of this color combo, which is pink. I don't know if it's going to come out well. It's pink. Are the major rhinestones in silver combo. So we have 4 that are like that, and we have 4 for those who like sort of the wildlife, wild theme, sort of a leopardy look to it, in the bronze and spots on them. We got 4 of those, and we have 2 in stock with the red and silver. That'd be great for a Christmas ornament or just about any time. And Carol's already claimed, claimed pink and silver. I see, Debbie, you'd like 2, but haven't stated the color. So our final color that we have is 2 of them. These are sort of a yellowy gold center, big rhinestones. And sort of yellowy, but when it, really interesting, when it reflects the green plant, it looks green as well. It's really lovely. And so we have 2 of those. So okay, so what I have is 6 of the first one I showed you. Originally 4 of the pink, but Carol has spoken for the pink, 2 of the pink, so that means 2 remaining in the pink. Debbie hasn't declared which color she'd like, but she'd like a couple. And Tracy, okay, let me, 1 pink and 1 black. You just put your requirements in there, folks, in combos, and I could try to do the math here. Let me see. 2 of the first one, black and silver. Yes, I can do that for you. Faye, Tracy, red and yellow. Red and yellow. I could do that. 1 pink and 1 black. Linda, I could do that. 1 black and silver and 1 leopard or gold. I can do that. So if others would, I know we're all kind of getting lost in what we have, but let me know which ones interest you, or contact me later, and I can try to get back to you with what is remaining in stock. So fantastic. Aren't those beautiful? It just really kick up anything. So, and as I said, Swifties out there are going to love it, as any of us. 1 black and 1 red. Okay, I think red. Nobody else selected red before you. Sherry, I don't think, other than Tracy. So maybe the red ones are gone. And yellow. I'm just looking at the comment section on my computer here. And I think there's one yellow one left, maybe, and maybe one pink one, and a few leopard, uh, and maybe a few of the original ones that I showed. And yeah, they're going well. Super. So kicking off with a little bit of bling. Oh, I know, and I need to have a few remaining for the draw because um, you just might get what's remaining. Because if they're sold, you can't be choosing from what's already been confirmed. So I'll need to make sure that there are 3 remaining. And okay, so her Jacqueline Kent's #1 selling product, because she does accessories and canes and jewelry and so on, is actually a tumbler, a drinking tumbler. And it comes in a beautiful velvet bag. Do you remember velvet bags? Was it Crown Royal in a velvet bag? Well, maybe she had some experience with that. I don't know. But inside, I will show you what this is all about. Absolutely gorgeous. So, what we have here is the most amazing. I've sold water bottles and so on for 28 years, people. You've never seen anything quite as marvelous as this darling, Zsa Zsa Gabor. Do you remember that? Look at this darling. So what is this? Oh my gosh. So this is food grade stainless steel. And with the rim here means you can put it into your car holder without scuffing the jewels. This is uh, hand wash only. Don't put this in the microwave. It is a double-walled vacuum stainless steel tumbler. That vacuum in between elevates the ability of the tumbler to retain the heat or the cold. And so it's a 20-ounce tumbler. Can you imagine somebody's promoted to a new job? Somebody who just needs to feel fantastic, something that's so damn special. It's like, and I've seen these. Did I miss any of the notes? There are 8,000 heat pressed rhinestones on this. That's pretty amazing. And it has a reusable stainless steel straw, and it has a BPA free lid to it that has a cap on it that you can, and this is, the quality of this is beyond anything that I've ever experienced in terms of moving this back and forth. It does recommend, because if you put a hot beverage in here and then seal it up, that expansion that's created from the heat could actually crack this. So their advice to people is when it's really, really hot, to open it up, to vent it, to let it cool down a little bit so that you don't accidentally break that. So your straw will fit into that little drinking spout, and you have yourself the most amazing. I just like this to be on a desk. You don't have to be using it. It just is a statement, people. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. And I didn't have enough cash with me. Otherwise, I would have bought more of them. But I only had enough cash on me to buy one. And so the tumbler, you can see them priced online to as much as over $150. So what I normally would have priced this at myself on the lower end of the scale would have been $110. I just have one. I'm going to clear it out for $80. So if you would like this very, very special tumbler, let me know. This is a one-time only sale. I don't have stock as backup for these items. And it is a special show and why you should be watching Shop with Diane. Um, and those that watch the live show do get first dibs on it. If you're watching the replay, let me know if it's something that you would like. But, let's do some market research. If you say, hey, Diane, what you showed was just over the top amazing, and you need to get some in. And I would even be happy to pay a regular price down the road for you if you don't get a special buy. It's just too amazing. Please let me know. Yeah, you can go and order it on Amazon online, and that's where I saw it for $146. Um, you know, don't leave home. Have somebody deliver it to you, or you could shop with Diane and help out this gal, and who is trying her very best to bring all of our gals into seeing what's really new and hot and continue with this lovely community. And what did I say? We have a theme this evening. It says sparkle fearlessly. And we need to do that and and bring joy. I think I'm taking in too many messages from the convention that's being televised these days this week. That's when you're laying on the couch and you're not feeling good, or you're laying in bed and you're watching speeches by one after another, and just seeing people's passion and enthusiasm and joy is really a nice change from a nice change. And so, as Patricia says, she loves that tumbler. Hmm. Hmm. That'd be a really nice Christmas present if this gentleman, Patricia, knew that it was here. And Marianne, yes, I agree. It's a sparkling drink vessel. It's called a tumbler, and a sparkly one at that. So that is another item we have. And our final item this evening, because I'm going to do a little shorter show, and I was only able to carry so many things, and I don't want to go too far over the top with the products, because it's always a risk. I got to put my money out and see if I'm on track in this world. So the more input you give me along the way, the better decisions that I'll be able to make as well. So our final item is really kind of interesting, because I don't know if any of you have noticed, but before on my phone, which was a BlackBerry, and a few years ago I upgraded to this larger Samsung phone. I have added to my phone case a lanyard. That was my little addition, because I always found it helpful if I could carry my phone this way, if I was carrying something else, or it just gave me either extra piece of security if I was doing a selfie way over, say I was reaching over the side of a boat, which I haven't done recently, but it just extra security. So I really loved having a lanyard on my phone. So what we have here are two styles. I just have three of each of lanyards for your phone. And there's a really interesting way to attach them that I'm going to show you. So I'm going to take my lanyard off. I think that came from some mini binoculars that I had years ago. So that's my phone case on my phone. So I'm going to remove the case. I did do this before the show to make sure I was capable, but I maybe started this on a different corner. Okay, so I'm taking my case off my phone, and let's see. The time is 7:51, by the way. Isn't that lovely? So what you would do is, with your phone case, you can see there is this sort of T-shaped little flat piece at the end there. And what I'm going to do is put this in through the bottom of the case. So can we see this? Oh, it's got a little hole here. That's where my power charger goes in normally. And I wasn't sure if it would work. Might it interfere with the power charging feature? But I just put it in through there and anchored it on. So I did that. And then I'm going to put the phone case back on. There we go. And now there is this secure, very lovely wrist strap for my phone. Isn't that amazing? It's beautiful. That's so cool. It was regularly $20. I'm going to clear them out for $10. I just have 3 in this particular style, sort of the leopardy style, and 3 in sort of sort of an off-white strap and sort of a yellowy, crystal-y look to that. So if you would like the cell phone wrist strap, let me know which color you would like, whether it's the first leopard one or the lighter color one. They were $20 just for 10. And Sherry's going to take 2. Doesn't matter which colors, Sherry. And Tracy is going to take a yellow phone strap. Fantastic. So those are 3 spoken for. And if you're in there, quick to, I'll take the yellow strap, please. Okay. A leopard. I'm just gonna Sherry was in there okay, Sherry, okay, dark one and light one. I'm gonna go through that listing after the show. Oh, I can do that now. Let's see. Yellow, dark and yellow, leopard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they're taken. Awesome. Isn't that fantastic? Who knew that would be that popular? I knew that they're that good, but I didn't know. Anyways, the price has to make a difference too, doesn't it? So listen, that is going to be for the products that I'm showing on tonight's show. If you haven't already entered into our draw, I do encourage you to, in the comments section, do that. And by entering hashtag Sparkle Fearlessly in honor of the Jacqueline Kent Sparkle Sale, and put it in lowercase without any spaces, spelt that way, and your name will be entered into the draw, where there will be 3 winners receiving, not sure what color, but one of the star purse charms that can be used as a Christmas ornament, attached to your briefcase, wonderful gift attachment when people often give Christmas ornaments to the gift. Put those on instead. They're more practical and so on. I'm going to do that, and I just want to put up for you again, our pickup times are going to be tomorrow, Friday, from 11 to 1, Monday, 11 to 1, and Tuesday from 12 to 2. Where you'll find me on Saturday is early up at the Heritage Building next to the Farmers Market at the CLE grounds, where there'll be, I think, about 60 crafters and vendors. I'll be there with MSM Pain Relief Lotion, and you'll see that I'll also be attending the Heimers Fair on September 1st and 2nd, and with at a 6x6 booth. That doesn't give me much space, but I'm going to have MSM lotion and if I can take the pain away, folks, of people attending the fair there as well. It is cash primarily event because the internet doesn't seem to work very well out in Heimers when there are so many people competing for cellular service. So come with cash to that. And it has been a fair that's been happening annually, with, I think, an exception maybe of the war, but for 100 years. So let me see if I can do this right. I'm always feeling the pressure of doing the draw, and it is going to be, hopefully I master it, that you can see how this works. And if I do this, I see that we have 16 different entries. 16 different people have entered Sparkle Fearlessly. And let me draw. And our first winner is going to be Debbie. Yoo-hoo! Debbie, good for you. And let me see, draw again. Debbie Rathje, she is lucky tonight. And Carol Miller, Carol, fantastic. Okay. And draw for the third and final time is going to be Gina. Awesome. And I am going to, let's see, close that. Am I back on everyone's screen? And did you see that? I hope it worked. So, Gina, some of our regular audience, congratulations, lady. And I know you'll be happy to get yourself one of those. And I think all of you have ordered some product from us, so it's going to be no inconvenience to come by and get the other. So congratulations all. Oh my gosh, I still managed to talk for an hour, but I'm gonna put my feet up and rest my voice. And I'm not sure if I've got another show coming up in the next few weeks. What you can see by the schedule is that we have let me put it back up one more time. But you can see is we are approaching the Labor Day weekend, and I'll be out at the Heimers Fair. And then what's happening very soon thereafter is going to be, once again, the big mining resource expo filling up the entire Fort Wimba Gardens. The street, Miles Street, there'll be equipment, and there'll be equipment on the side of the gardens on this side, and at the curling club, and we'll have some food vendors in our lot. And that is a big event coming up. And then there's all sorts of these other markets happening that I'm happy to be at. And some of you have asked me about this in terms of my time. And I'm feeling, I'm kind of less focused on making posts on Facebook and so on. And my folks, I'm so blessed to have both of them in my lives. They're needing some extra care. And I am trying to make sure that they're getting the best of care, and that is taking time. So with some increased medical appointments and things coming up, and so on, I'm trying to juggle more things than shop with Diane. But I like to do every Thursday evening, if I can, is just pop in and say hello, tell you what's new, keep you connected. I don't want to lose us as a community. It's such a great group of people, and I want us to live by tonight's the words. Everyone, sparkle fearlessly. And what was that at the beginning of the year? I said the word for the year is going to be glow. This even Oh, Trump's glow. This surpasses glow. Sparkle, everyone. Okay. Good night, everyone. Stay well. I'm gonna play the intro out as you all turn in for the night. I'm gonna watch a little bit of political um, uh, hoopla across the border, um, and uh, and if you're interested in that as well, we could talk about it next time you're by the store. Okay, good night, everyone. Take care. Ooh, can we get it going? Here we go. Good night, everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.